Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda Island. Yes, that's right. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Thank you for stopping by, folks. Yes, it is I, and today we are looking at a film from the folks who brought us Night of the Tommyknockers. This one is called Bermuda Island, and it is directed by Adam Worth, based off of a story written by Michael and Sonny Mulhall, with a screenplay by Robert Thompson. And we have a story of a plane full of passengers of various sorts from all walks of life, including a felon who was recently taken by the FBI. He's on its way to get charged and everything. They're escorting this violent criminal on this plane. Well, things seem to be going okay, but soon a freak storm out of nowhere comes in and crashes the plane on this remote island where there is no radio, cell signal, or other contact with the rest of the world. To make matters worse, most of these folks don't have any survival skills, and there appears to be some vicious creatures on this island who want to do nasty things to them. But when they cross paths with someone who's been on this island for quite a bit, they soon learn their survival skills, but not everything is as it seems, and there is more mystery than it appears on the surface of Bermuda Island. I was entertained, and I am getting very impressed by the work that I'm observing from Mulhall's Sonny and Michael, only because they seem to manage to collect the who's who of the indie horror scene, especially all talented folks, bringing them together either in minor or major roles for a film. And that excites me because I loved all these people in their separate works, and to see them all together in a second film like we did with Tommyknockers, that appealed to me quite a bit because they're all talented and they bring it. They bring it for this film. We get Sarah French in here, who's definitely a familiar face in the indie scene, playing Carolyn. She gets to be a badass, but also have a softer side. She's one of the main characters that we follow and kind of becomes not quite a natural leader, but someone that a lot of people listen to. And she gets a relationship in here as well, but the relationship doesn't take away from her character. And so, I just like the way it was written and her performance as well. Tom Sizemore shows up in a small role as Jonas, one of the airline crew that is on there, one of the stewards. And it was great seeing him in here, and he gets some moments to shine. Mike Ferguson shows up for a very small role. Always great to see Mike playing a role called Big Mike. Go figure. Very talented individual, and he just gets a cameo, but it's still great to see him. Wesley Cannon playing the Victor Sweeten character, who is going to just piss you off. He's supposed to, though, and he plays it to the hilt, just like you're supposed to. Who also plays it to the hilt is Sherry Davis is back. Yes, familiar name here in the final cut, playing Peggy, though her name should have been Karen. She is embodying every Karen story you ever heard, and she just very convincingly plays this, and always great to see Sherry on screen, and she really just gives it her all for this character. And then we've got BJ Mezek in here. Zara Lind plays Maggie, who gets to be a badass as well. So many names in here, but the person who stood out for me, a character that I just really fell in love with, was Greg Talley's Midnight. I never would have expected a character such as Midnight to be in a film like this, and I'm so glad he was, because they were just great. They were interesting. They definitely have some stood out and stole every scene they were in, just about. And it was a character who had a few surprises in their writing of their character as well, but Midnight really stood out. As far as the practical effects and the creature design, they do well in here, just like in Tommyknockers. They're creepy creatures. They have a unique look to them. Not all of them look the same, and there was work put into them, and there is gore, plenty of practical gore effects in here. Even the plane effects weren't that bad, considering they were CGI. I appreciate the budget they made this on, and they managed to collect the talent, pick an interesting location, and give you a story that is going to, I think, keep you glued to the screen to see how it's going to play out. There's some humor worked in here, a lot of seriousness, and a couple of twists that really kept this story fresh. Though I would have liked to see the ending just be a little bit different, but that's just a personal flavor of mine for how they end this movie. So there you have it, folks. Bermuda Island. Definitely check it out if you're a fan. If you like Night of the Tommyknockers, like anyone in this film, I know it's repeating what I said in Tommyknockers, but it's true. I've got to seek out the other work from these producers because, yeah, if that's anything like these two pieces of work, I really am looking forward to the next project they've got coming up. So, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our Patreon if you haven't already. Like, subscribe down here as well onto YouTube. Got a lot of great content coming for you this year. It means a lot that you watched me ramble about the film. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.